Hi guys, welcome to my first Instagram TV. Thought I'd do one because I've had a few messages from people over the last few days saying that they're a bit concerned about dry Jan coming to an end and they don't know what to do moving into February, whether that's for themselves or their partner. They're just a bit concerned and wanted some hints and tips. So I thought I would do a little video for you. So the first thing I think you need to do is reflect. Reflect on how well you've done, really, to start with, how amazing it is that you've given up alcohol for such a long period of time. I know when I tried to give it up so often, whether it was a week, a weekend, whatever, it's so difficult. And I think to do it for a whole month is a massive achievement. So honestly, take a real pat on the back for that. I think the fact it's January as well, which is such a bleak month after Christmas, after New Year, it's an even better achievement. I think the fact we're in a global pandemic makes it an even better achievement. So if there's ever a month to be proud of yourself for doing dry Jan, it's definitely this one. I think the second point of reflection is to reflect on how good you feel, because I think quite often when we do things like this, we're just quite quick to forget it and we're looking forward to Feb. And we're thinking, okay, when's our next beer? I'm going to be eating beer cans for breakfast and eating wine bottles for dinner. And that's not the mentality to have. I think when you've given up, you've done such a good job. I think you should reflect on how good you feel, whether that's how good your sleep is, whether that's how good your relationships are, whether that's how much better your diet is, whether you're doing more exercise, whatever it is, reflect on it, write it down, think about it, because you'll need that going forward. So yeah, it's really important to reflect, first of all. I think the second point is to be aware of your relationship with alcohol and who's the boss, who's in control. Certainly when I've given up before, I was sitting there thinking, okay, I want a beer, I want a glass of wine. I'm daydreaming about it. I'm opening the fridge and wishing there was some there. And just it shocked me into thinking who was in control and how much I was controlled by alcohol. So another point to reflect whilst you're giving up alcohol is to just reflect on that relationship. So there's definitely an awareness piece. I think another awareness piece is reflecting on the mentality, reflecting on all the things that come into your head. When you remove that layer, that sort of comfort of alcohol, everything creeps up on you and everything comes to the fore. So you'll notice things that are repetitive. You'll notice things that come into your head constantly. These are the things, the golden nuggets of your life that you need to tackle, because if you don't tackle them, you continue to use alcohol to run away from them rather than running forward in your life. So whilst you're getting out this time, make use of it, write down the things that are coming into your head and write down how you feel about your level of control with alcohol. And the third thing is to plan, just plan away, plan for next month, plan what you're going to do, what's worked well in January, what can you take into February, could you potentially give up for another month? It's only 4 weeks after all. Could you do alcohol-free replacements for the whole month of Feb instead of doing alcohol? Could you even reduce your alcohol consumption and maybe just drink at the weekends, make a pact with your partner? Whatever it is, make a plan. Even down to a routine. Maybe your routine's been better in Jan. Maybe you've eaten earlier, which was certainly one for me. In that gap between working and eating, closing that gap, whether you go for a walk in Jan, whatever's been working for you, move it forward into Feb. But plan for it, make it fun, give yourself sort of rewards as you go as well. Don't be afraid to have a cake or a coffee to celebrate your sobriety. Just don't have a beer. So I think they're the three main things to reflect on: how good you feel, reflect on how well you've done, be aware of your relationship with alcohol and how much it controls you or not, and be aware what's coming into your head, those sort of golden nuggets of information that you need if you're going to tackle life moving forward. And then plan away and just enjoy yourself. Don't take it too seriously. Focus on the positives. Don't let this month go to waste. Good luck. If you need anything or want any hints, tips or advice personally, then just give us a DM, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.